I lied. That whole thing was a fabrication. Ray's birthday today, big 30, dirty 30. And Ray's one of the most talented people we know. Me and him worked together on Double Toasted. You worked with him on Double Toasted, I'm sure, at some point.
We also went to school together.
Oh, you actually were in the same school at the same time.
We were in the same school. I'm just
For those of you out there who know my career at Double Toasted and know TJ from Double Toasted, which somebody on TikTok actually recognized us from Double Toasted, this is a story for you. Because if you're a fan of Double Toasted, this is a story that is 5 years in the making, with twists and turns, and the same result as last time, which is even funnier. Probably even worse for me. So, Ray, it's his birthday, and he had a birthday show for his 30th birthday. He went swan dive. A lot of people.
Time out. Why do we act like him having a birthday show is something new? Motherfucker has a birthday show every year.
At the same place every time.
Like, because they love him. I mean, he brings in a crowd. He has a good relationship with them, but
right.
I'm like, he did put on a birthday show just for he put on a birthday show because he attracts a crowd.
I was about to say, like, last year his voice was lost or whatever.
Yeah,
no, that was 2 years ago. His voice was actually lost, so it was actually like the Black-a-lack show.
a little bit, but we love him too. So he puts on the show, and I'm nervous about COVID, Delta variant's out there, so I'm double masked up. You're there. Mm-hmm. You trust the vaccine, and it's worked out pretty well so far.
I had a mask.
Huh?
I had a mask.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then, but most of anyone else didn't. So we're like, shit. Okay, so I'm there. Everyone's there. The whole Corey's there. Martin's there. Tommy's there. You weren't there because you hate Ray. You said it out loud to us in the group chat. It was really unfortunate and scary.
Motherfucker, no.
I know you had other engagements.
Yeah.
So, we're all Goodwin's there, and we're catching up. I hadn't seen Goodwin in a whole good classic year, and we have a good time. And I'm masked up. Everyone's safe. Everyone's good. He actually got a rapid test today. He booked a gig and had to get a test. And Ray's good, so no, he has no COVID. He's good. But
I mean, it chills for like 14 days, but still.
You'll find out with Delta within 3 to 7. Delta's faster, so.
I think in general they found out the incubation isn't that long anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're good. I feel good. Y'all don't feel bad. So you don't matter what you. Point is, show ends. Fucking wild night. Celebration. Happy birthday, Ray. Everyone's fun. Having a good time. And they got to disassemble everything, and they're going to have a small little kickback afterwards. A couple guys I hadn't seen in a long time. Brandon Rex, Colin G. It was his house. He was a cool-ass dude. And we finished the show, and he's like, hey, man, come to that. We're going to have a kickback afterwards. Come through. I said, okay. I don't know where the address is. He didn't send it to me because he's getting everything set up. But Ray's there. I'm helping him decompress, depack everything. And it takes about an hour to do, so it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock already. And so we leave, and we're like, okay, let's go and get our stuff. Let's go to Colin's place. I'm going to stop the story there to talk about me and Ray's history with Double Toasted, to go back to that. I got here in 2015, and I'm wet behind the ears, and I want to be a star, right? And Ray's like, I'm an up-and-coming rapper, scrappy. 5 years ago. This is a long time, right?
And y'all are still in the same position.
No.
I'm kidding.
He's still having shows at Swan Dive. I got TikTok on my side. I don't know why I'm casting shade. I had to defend myself. Leave me alone, both of you.
I was like, Ray almost opened for DMX.
He did almost open for DMX.
I mean, Ray's doing great.
He did just book a gig for another major corporation, so it's nice. I'm not going to say it, but he just booked a gig, commercial. He's got to spill nachos on himself.
Oh, you tell me offline.
Yeah, it's going to be
fun.
I
was about to say, like, I think his Budweiser commercial is ahead of TikTok.
It was really good.
It was a really good commercial. But before the fame and the fortune, we were best buddies. And the best buddies would go and do crazy shenanigans because we were not the black sheep, but we were the little brothers of Double Toasted, because me and him weren't on as many shows as Goodwin and Gertz and Martin and stuff like that. So me and him were like, okay, well, what are we going to do? We're not really getting the shots at the main shows as we'd like because they're already full and they're doing great, right? So what are we gonna do to help the company grow? Well, short form content. So Corey had the great idea when Pokemon Go came out, which I think is 2016. Let's be clear now. I'm getting my years mixed up. To rent a Pikachu costume and go do a sketch about Pokemon beating the shit out of people, right? So you can go on Double Toast's website and you can find that clip. But he rented it for 24 hours or maybe even 48. And so me and Ray were like, all right, actually, no, that's what it was. He had it for 24 hours. He did it that afternoon, and he had it overnight, and we had it for a full day until like they closed. So me and Ray were like, let's go use this Pikachu costume. So we went to Zilker Park and we started taking pictures with people when they're out playing Pokemon Go. Remember those 2 weeks out there, folks, where Pokemon Go was like the only thing that mattered? And
it was
world peace.
Like that was universal. The news was like Pokemon Go. The world was like people who had never picked up a Pokemon game after the first one were like, yes, it's my time, right? It's insane that no one, like, I don't think people remember just how much the world stopped.
Right. And it was like the cutest thing. So like we didn't even get the fucking suit on before people wanted to start taking pictures. So there's Ray in the suit, just hijinks galore. Let me go ahead and skip ahead to just some of the things he was doing. We were on live. He's dancing, having a good time. And it's like 98 degrees out there. It's probably 110 inside that suit, right? So he's dying. We're having a good time. Actually, here, let me cut to him inside the suit, soaking wet. So we're having a good time. But we have to take it to Lucy in disguise, who's the one that rented it out to us. And so we got to get to South Congress. And we're going to do just the same thing that we did, right? So we go to Amy's Ice Creams because it's hot as fuck, and Amy's Ice Creams is delicious. So we wait in line, and we're hanging out, we're having a good time, and he's dying, but I'm taking pictures with people in line. And so then there's a part of the film, the video, the short that happens that I edited myself, and I'll see if you guys can tell if I edited it myself because it's me actually spitting game. It's me spitting game perfectly well. TJ, don't laugh. Don't make that face for the audio listeners of contempt and sadness for what I'm about to show you. Have you seen this video? Mm-hmm. Yes? Mm-hmm. Have you seen this video? Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys know what's coming. You folks may have taken a break from Double Toasted, or you may just be new to the Mexcellence. Take a look. Oh, no.
Oh, that one.
No. Well, you talking about Pikachu? So I'm helping people take pictures.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
Sam.
Sam?
Yeah.
Dude, that girl looks like...
Nice to meet you.
What's up? I'm helping Sam get girls by dressing up like Pikachu. This is what it's come to.
And so that was a moment of the clip, and everyone in the comment section, if you go back and look at that YouTube, it's like, oh my god, Austin girls are hot, which is like all the ones in the whole video. And then I'm like, Sammy's got hella game, hell yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. Stop looking at me like that, TJ, you fucker. Let me paint the narrative of 26-year-old Sammy going out into the world with Ray dressed as Pikachu,
dude,
with my Squirtle
He really
outfit
likes
shirt.
his fiction. It's okay.
It's called painting a narrative.
I'm not interrupting you, bro. You don't have to freeze frame it on me, dog. I'm letting you rock and roll, my God.
Slayer, fuck TJ's face. I hate his face right now. He's being very hurtful to me.
I'm not, dog. I what is it? I have the disease.
You have doubts.
Have the disease where I can't stomach bullshit. So my face just I'm getting. Go ahead.
No, you're not. By the way, fuck you, Slayer. Let Sammy live his fiction. It's not fiction. It's real to me, damn
Living
it.
his best life. Hey, go ahead, Sammy. I'm sorry.
I'm fresh out in a new city, meeting people, having a good time. You were always yelling at me now that I'm a post-COVID shut-in to meet people and be friendly.
You were a shut-in before COVID.
I'm just not that much of a I just hadn't have as many friends as I do now pre-COVID. I ended up getting all my cool friends that I actually go and do shit with, and then COVID hit. And I'm like, fuck. But let's cut back to us leaving with Ray's speakers, right? No, it's going there. Mm-hmm. So
you move forward with us.
Yeah, we're moving back, right? We're back to the story, forward in time. We were moving stuff out. I have a box of stuff, and he's carrying nothing because he's a prima donna. And some girl comes up and grabs him by the arm, and is like, yeah, apparently I found this out today. It's like, hey, this guy's being weird. Can you help me? And Ray's like, yeah.
Oh.
So it was like a very weird thing. And he was like, yeah, okay, because I thought it was just like a fan that liked the show that was hanging out, and whatever. He goes, okay, whatever. And then he turns over and looks at her, and he goes, no way. And then I look at her and I go, fucking no way. Obviously, you know where this is going. It's the girl from the video. And we're like, what the fuck? And I recognize her right away because I edit every video I edit, right? This was the main part of the show. What? Is it the waifu shirt?
No,
that's
no.
throwing you off?
I was looking at her pants, and I was like, "Where's the rest?"
Don't be a slut shamer.
I'm not.
No,
This is very low cut shirt.
he's trying to throw you off his scent, by the way.
You don't be weird, because we were like, oh shit, we did this whole video, and I'm sorry I edited it to make it look like I got your number. True story is I didn't actually get her number. I gave her Double Toasted's info to do it. No, it was a fraud. I panicked. I choked up. I was like,
So what part of the story is spitting game?
none of it. I lied. That whole thing was a fabrication to make me look cool when I was 26.
Nigga, I'm 26. I don't have to do that. I'm just saying, you don't lie about your number. You give the girl a number.
True.
Pat, you look at you talking about the low cut and the things and that. Imagine dumbass me wearing a fucking Squirtle shirt with a Pikachu. The pressure was on, man.
Yeah,
You're wearing a Squirtle shirt when she's hugging a Pokemon. Like, it's already there.
Bro, this didn't have to be a 5-year in the making
I was new
story.
in the city. It's not getting better. It's a 5-year story. It's not getting better.
I meant before. It didn't have to be a 5-year story because who knows, man? Could have shot your shot and made a chick.
Epistrophic Liddy, the cringe in my cheek saved me. But anyway, so she's like, where are you guys going? Because me and Ray are both talking to her, being super nice and kind. I'm like, oh shit, you were part of this video. We show her a clip, and she's like, yeah, that's me. And we're like, let's come to the after party. She's like, okay. So she jumps in Ray's car, and they go in another car. I take my car. And I beat them there, and I'm there hanging out with Colin G. Colin G's like, had a nice-ass house. He's like, welcome to my abode. Fucking kindest dude ever. You want a Truly's? Gives me a Truly's, which is like my new favorite greeting. So you give me a Truly's, have my Truly's. I'm hanging out with Philip Wolf, also visiting, great rapper, friend of Ray's. And then they come a little bit after. We hang out. It's a good time. Colin G hits me up and is like, and here, oh no, that's the wrong one. Nope, that's the right one. And so we're hanging out. We tell the story, and yeah, there she is. 5 years later, dope ass chick. I ended up saying like, hey, you know what? You know, he's shutting down. I think Ray's staying there. Ray's doing his thing. I'm not gonna. That's not my business. I don't know what he did. But I'm like, hey, do you want me to take you home? She's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So we go, we talk, we catch up. It's cool, and we actually exchanged social media information. And she's like an artist and stuff, really cool person. And she's like, all right, time to go inside. Go inside. I'm not trying to be Casanova. I'm not even gonna lie about this part of the story. She drop her off, and we're good. So I'm on my phone, get my GPS back home because I'm not in like a part of the city I know. I'm still new here, and I'm not good with directions.
I understand being lost, but it's like I'm still new here is not factual at 6 years.
It's 5+, not 6 yet.
I mean, okay, so time out. He recently just started to admit that he actually lives in Texas. So I mean, it counts.
I mean, no,
or accepting the fact he's in Texas.
I had to get my my license. I don't have a California license anymore. That's the part where it's like, fuck. I can't, and my plates also. So it's like, fuck. There's no evidence of me other than that flag that I'm from California.
True.
So I'm like, fuck, and the way I dress, the plaids and shit, and the Vans.
Everyone wears plaids.
No, but the Vans.
The Vans also too, yeah.
But the people at that one bar did call me out as a Californian. Look at the way he's dressing. And it's
Who?
like, the ones I didn't want to talk to at the one coffee bar.
Turnstile.
Yeah, they called me out as a Californian right away. Anyway, so
We smell weakness.
I think one of them was from California. It was part of a food discussion. we had that
whatever.
day.
Yeah, it was one I didn't want to be a part of that Marco was butting and being weirdly social like he does. So anyway, I'm pulling my stuff in, and a car pulls up. And I'm like, oh shit, I think it's like a roommate or the neighbor. I'm in their spot. Let me get out of here. And fucked up Texas streets, I thought I had space for 2 cars. But no, there's only space for 1. So the car's flashing their lights at me. I'm like, all right, time for me to go. Rush, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to swing back. They're parallel. I'm going to pull this way and then get beside them and take off, right? Nope. There's a truck. And the truck, I hit it. And I fucked up my bumper.
Oh, that was a lot worse than you made it sound.
Yeah, it was real bad.
I don't think that one's on the street.
Huh?
No, when you're like fucked up Texas streets, I'm like, that's not on the street. Like,
The width and the blind, because I couldn't see where I was going. I couldn't see in my camera. So I go, oh, I think I got it. Whip, whip, whip.
Oh, over reliance to the camera.
Right.
I don't have that.
Yeah, so I was like looking over my shoulder, blindness. I was looking at my camera, blindness. But I go, oh, I got another lane. Smack right there. And I'm like, fuck. Shut up. Emiliano, I smell weakness too. he's puro Texan, so
Thank you.
He's Eastside Austin. He's fucking down with that shit. But anyway, fuck y'all. But yeah, so I hit the car and I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit, fuck. And then the roommate's like, yeah, man, you gotta leave I leave my information, and then I drive back, and then I get a call the next day, and the guy's like, it's fine, dude, don't even worry about it. And yeah, now we're Instagram friends, and that was it. But that was like Ray's show, and then that part was cool, man. Like 5 full years, just random on the street in front of Ray's show, finding the person that we technically made the butt of a joke. Now that I'm the butt of the joke, of just like, oh yeah, I totally picked up. And she's like, dude, it's fine. I would have done the same thing. I was like, thank you. So yeah, now we're friends. Cool person.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's my fun story. And I don't have COVID, which is the even better part of that story.
How much you want to bet he doesn't see her again for the rest of this year?
It's gonna be another 5 for sure. I'm counting it's gonna be another 5 years. So
A story a decade in the making.
and the fucking thing, she looks exactly the same. I look stupid. If you look at that video, like I did a close up of me, and I'm like, oh my god, what is wrong with my face? Let me.
You
find
didn't
it
grow
real
a
quick.
beard then.
I didn't grow a beard. It's just like a weird
Half
thing. Yeah, I don't even know what it was. Here, there's a selfie shot of it.
I think it just looked weird to me because I'm like,
Oh, it looks weird to me now. I don't recognize
your
myself.
beard is dope.
Yeah, like that. Who's that asshole? That's fucking weird.
You know what?
That's an original Excellence hat, by the way.
I'm
Look
gonna
at
be
that
honest. I'm gonna be honest. If you didn't have like, that's a punchable face. That's a.
How is that a punchable face?
That's a. If you were getting crunk without your beard, I would actually have to buck up.
like, yeah. Look at the no beard. That's what my chin looks like on a good day because I'm like less weight. There.
You can shave your neckline different.
I know. I didn't know how to talk to girls. I didn't know how to shave my neckline. All right.
I feel like we still need to teach you to talk to girls at this point. But the game has changed. The game has changed once you're 30. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking start with the moms.
Hey man. Mom draft picking starts at 25 nowadays. So I mean, you're late.
Dude,
That's a them thing, not a me thing. All right.
he was so mad when I talked to one of the moms at the tournament, and then he was like, "Oh, that hot girl," and I'm like, "Yeah, you."
I didn't know she was a mom before I said she was attractive, and then you're like, "Yeah, she was a mom," and I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." No, but then that was not the part I was upset about. That. Give me another Trulies. Are you gonna take the last one, or may I? Okay, that was It's just fucking lagging. I don't know what that's about, and I fucking hate that because I did spend a lot of money on this fucking laptop.
Are you hardwired in?
Huh? Absolutely. What are you, who are you speaking to?
Bro, sometimes
Who are you talking to? Who do you think I am? Who the fuck do you think I am, TJ?
Sammy
when it comes to this shit.
Sammy motherfucking Gonzalez.
When it comes to this shit.
All right.
When it comes to this shit.
No, I'm kidding.
When it comes to this shit.
Nah, I trust you.
Am I saying I'm the biggest PIMP in this fucking planet? No, I'm not. If I saying that, then you could tell me a motherfucking something. If you're talking about this shit, my shit, you can't tell me about my shit.
No, because it's yours.
Exactly. So when this shit's freezing, I get pissed because that's not me. That's my computer.
Hey, man.
But
your computer is an extension of you.
right, which is why I'm pissed because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't freeze. I never freeze. But
You said the opposite during the snowstorm.
You also definitely froze when you gave that girl your number.
that was 2016.
Yeah, never freeze, head ass. That was the locker school. That was locker room old school.
I'm just gonna sit here and eat my edamame.
Yeah, get the vegetables that DoorDash gave.
No more soup for me, damn it.
Yeah, you go to your room with that dinner. You get vegetables.
I mean, you did put the spotlight. You grabbed it and was like, let me tell you the story 5 years in the making.
Because it's funny. I will do things for the funny. This is a me thing, right? This is all my product, right? So I'll put myself out there on the line, especially because I'm going to send her this fucking clip and I can't lie twice. Like, as I would have been like, yeah, I took her home and I did fucking business. She'd be like, you're full of shit. And now I know the platform you're on and I'm going to tell everyone you're a fucking liar.
That's hilarious that this was the hand gesture for business. I went home and I did the business.
Yeah.
I was working on the mine.
Yeah, were you
laying the hammer.
were you plunging?
No, laying the hammer
Don't know what
down.
you're doing there, buddy.
It's fine. Well, fine. What's your physical hand gesture for doing it?
What?
Like
For
you
doing
just
the
do
do.
the old school, like, you
That's
don't...
crude. That's so crude. What about yours?
I'm a man of class. What are you talking about, bitch? I said I don't.
You don't ever. Don't you dare.
I've
You
never
are
actually made a
nasty
hand
man.
gesture. That's why.
I don't do hand gestures. I'm like, hey, I went home and we had, sex.
Hey, no, the closest thing is this. You do the backhand. I've seen you do that.
No, but I do
He
that
does-
when I'm emphasizing shit. Like,
Yeah.
I do that when I'm emphasizing shit. That's why
I've never seen that.
I laid the hammer down, all right?
I did the business.
Yeah, Slayer, I was mining for gold. That's all I was doing.
Okay.
It just reeks of Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh, dude, I don't know his hands half the time anyway. I didn't even notice I fucking did it. I just did it.
Hey, man. Hey, you talk with your hands like me, so I understand.
Exactly. So, Marcos, happy birthday, Ray. That was the point of my stuff. Happy birthday, Ray. Happy new friend. Marcos, what the hell do you want to talk about?